Okay, so how can you actually make your first $1,000 on Farcaster, right? Like Jesse from Base says that you can, and we'll make the video. So there's Bountycaster first. Like Bountycaster is a platform where you go, you find something that you can do, and you see there's somebody who really wants to give you $10,000. If you know Rust, you can get him on Farcaster. Otherwise, there's also usually development tasks, creating videos, and you can even filter for categories, right? So you can quickly go and say like, oh, I want to just design something. You go for design, you make sure that you're on open, and currently there's no design bounty. But if you go to complete it, you'll see that there's a bunch of design bounties that have been done here. Somebody has earned $1,000, right? So you could have just made your first $1,000 just by doing this. There's also Hypersub. Hypersub is a platform similar to like Patreon, where you can create a community, you can do a subscription. It's a subscription protocol, and Hypersub has distributed over $1 million total, right? So you can just easily make your first $1,000 by selling a subscription on-chain, on Farcaster in your community. There's also Degen. Degen gives out airdrops, right? So there's every single month a new airdrop where you can literally earn money, and people have made like tens of thousands of dollars if you're like the highest airdropped people. How these airdrops work is you just go onto Farcaster, like here, and then you just comment, say like $100 Degen, and if you had the allocation and somebody who has an allocation tips you, you get Degen tips. You can look around and in the Degen channel and just search Degen, and you'll find people tipping. That way you can also earn money at the end of the month. There's also rounds. Rounds is just contests, right? So you can quickly go and see, oh, there's sports animations, 1 ETH if you post sports animations, and the rules are always listed on the rounds page, right? So you go to rounds, you see, okay, what's the rules? The rules is just to post in this channel with some fun, dynamic, action-packed animations, right? There's also base builds. Base builds has distributed over $200,000 by now, and those you can actually just get by posting into the channel, and you get engagement, right? So here this person has earned almost like $400, $500 just in 1 week by posting to this channel, right? And then there's Warpcast rewards. Warpcast rewards is like $7,000 every single week, and it goes out to the top posters. By now, that's actually more. They've doubled it now. So if you're the top poster, and this is weighted by followers, right? So if you have a lot of followers, you actually get less money. You just need engagement. So if you're a small account, you can literally just get a lot of money by posting and getting good posts and posting bangers, right? Matthew Fox also is building mini apps. There's a lot of mini apps and frames, so you can just play around with these. There's a trading game, so there's a lot of trading games, so you can make money by trading on Farcaster, and you can play around this ecosystem. I would suggest to follow Matthew Fox and play Clanker more, right? There's also Clanker. It's like a token launcher on Farcaster. The cool thing here is you actually get a lot of the fees. You get 40% of the fees. So for example, if you're like, oh, add Clanker, just add Clanker, just tag it in posting. Please create a token, give it a name, give it a ticker, and Clanker AI will literally just pull this up, and now you could pull this up and trade it, right? You can trade it inside of Farcaster, right? Like it's asking me to connect my wallet, and then I can just trade it from here. So this is how easy like Farcaster on-chain stuff is. Clanker by now has made like $17 million in fees, right? Like Clanker isn't small anymore. Like it's literally a big thing, and a lot of those have been distributed to people launching tokens, right? And Microsub is also really cool. Microsub is a tool where literally what you're doing, and they're hiring now, is you nominate people. Like you go to Microsub, you sign in, and you nominate creators. So like you nominate your friends, you get nominated, and then the Degen tips we talked about, right? The Degen tips every single day, you get them. The people you nominate, Microsub makes it so you just get them. And I'm actually personally making like $200, $300 just from like Microsub giving me Degen tips every single month. There's Ponder. How Ponder works is you sign up, and then every single time there's a question, and there's multiple, like all over the day, you just pick the most likely one. So if you think, oh, would Ross Ulbricht, is like the founder that just got freed out of jail, would he be a good addition to Farcaster? Oh, you think, what would the most people on Farcaster say? And you just bet on the option that you think will win and most people will bet on, and then you get money, right? Like in this case, you put in 50 cents, and you get a share of $100, right? So this is how that works. You would literally just open the frame, then you would log in here, and as you can see, like I actually had a winner here. Like I picked AI agents, and I actually made money here, right? So there's also the option to just build on Farcaster. That's what I'm personally doing. I'm a developer on top of Farcaster, so I'm making money by building for clients and companies wanting to go into the space. So you can also just build your company on top of Farcaster. We did the Mofo, for example, where we made like $10,000 in volume in 24 hours, right? But you can also just be a developer and be in the ecosystem, get a job here. If you want to look for jobs, Bountycaster doesn't only have bounties, they also have jobs, so you can check here and see where you find your job, and then actually get your first job and money on chain.